Hey, Jameson. It's June 2nd, and I'm very excited to watch the Snapchat. I wonder what they're going to be talking about today. I hope maybe Cozy noticed my tweet that I put up about the Hydration Robert thing and told Alex about it. That would be super cool.
What am I talking
No,
about?
not Mr.
Martyr.
Yeah.
Martyr. Martyr's a 1.8. You got the Hydration Bobber. He's a 1.7. Like, these are just bangers, man.
Did you see that they're putting a bundle called Hydration Robert?
Yes.
Someone tagged
Buddy,
me
I'm
on
so
this.
excited for it.
I'm excited for you. Look at you, man. You're making your stamp on Snap.
I know. It's literally the most impact I've
Someone
had on
tagged
Buddy.
me
I'm
on
so
this.
excited.
Someone.
Yes.
Someone
Buddy,
tagged me
I'm
on
so
Me.
this.
excited. I'm so excited.
Someone tagged me
I'm so
on
excited.
this.
Buddy, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Hello, hi. Thank you for dealing with that very cringe opening. I tried to have fun. Leave your feedback below. I could take it. I'm a big boy. Probably see me walking. I am a big boy. I'd love to know your feedback and your engagement. Helps me out in some way that I can't explain. Second Dinner became self-published. So I just want to talk briefly about what this is, what this means, and what that could mean for us players, along with maybe the struggles that Second Dinner are going to deal with because of this, but also the benefits of self-publishing. So when Marvel Snap was banned from multiple platforms several months ago, I did a video on publishing and what the publisher actually does, why they needed it, and what they could do to help maybe prevent this in the future. So why get a publisher and not self-publish? What publishers do is they provide funds for development. It's part of the contract. They get a good amount of the profits, but then they also give you a very good amount of money to help get your game off the floor and then start running and help you so that you don't have to worry about so many of these other issues, such as marketing for the game, distribution, making sure you have the right connections. You know, they are a publisher that have a huge Rolodex, if people know what a Rolodex is, of business connections and networking. They have access to larger markets, and typically that's needed when you are going to be going international, which is what Marvel Snap wanted to do from day one. So there were three things that I thought Second Dinner could do to help prevent Marvel Snap from being banned from from the online stores if something like that ever happened again. And the first thing, the best thing that they could have done, which they eventually did, was Second Dinner to self-publish. The other thing was ByteDance restructures or sells Nuverse, which ByteDance at the time was looking to sell Nuverse, or at least get rid of their gaming department, section of their business, or if Nuverse sells Second Dinner. Now, originally what happened a couple weeks after this whole debacle was they were announced that, hey, Second Dinner, we are leaving Nuverse, but our brand new publisher, Skydance, I think it was Skydance, they're going to be our brand new publisher. We're working with them, and they're a mobile game publisher that's going to be a lot easier to deal with in the future. So everybody thought, oh, you know, here we go, Skydance, that's great. There's a new publisher. We don't have to worry about Nuverse. It's going to take a while for Second Dinner to actually get out of the Nuverse contract due to legal dealings, which we did not know the specifics of, and I don't think we still do, but we can just assume that something like that maybe violated some sort of thing in their contract that allowed them to get out, or maybe this was just a good excuse for Nuverse to or ByteDance to get rid of Second Dinner and just their whole video game area of expertise. But whatever happened, they were started to work with Skydance for it, which came to a very big surprise when a couple weeks ago they announced, they being Second Dinner, we are going to self-publish. Mind-blowing for it, because there's so much work that has to be done when you publish your own game. What are the pros of being your own self-publisher? Or being your own publisher, because you're self-published? Creative control. You don't have to answer to these board of foreign people who don't know what your game is. By foreign, I mean people that are not in your company. They are foreign to your company. All right. You have to answer to a board that may not know what your game is. They just look at numbers and profits, and that's strictly it. Second Dinner can potentially get much higher profits with this as well. When you're working with a publisher, a certain amount of your profits, depending on what your contract is, you're going to have to go and repay the publisher back for the funds that they are giving to you. So now that you are doing everything yourself, you just have to owe yourself money. You don't have to cut into a middleman. You're just in charge of everything. Faster time to market. They don't have to worry about needing to go get a publisher approval for certain things, or whatever type of rules and protocols a publisher may have for you that's in your contract. You would just make these decisions yourselves. Go and talk directly to Google for the Google Play Store. Go talk to Valve for Steam, Apple, whatever else. No more middleman. You can get your stuff to market even faster. And more flexible deadlines. Going back to that, the company, that Second Dinner, they're going to be more knowledgeable about their own game than a publisher is. They're going to be able to make better deadlines, have better expectations, and not overwork their employees to try to meet these crazy deadlines that a publisher says you have to get this done by this time. There is a book, Play Nice, Play Fair, the rise and fall of Blizzard, where after Blizzard was sold to Activision, that does get into a little bit of a lot of things that started to break, specifically with Overwatch and the Overwatch League. So, and that's again, just the publisher saying like, hey, you need to do this, and bad things happen. So when they're able to, they being Second Dinner, handle everything themselves, it's going to lead to a much healthier and a better work environment for them, which hopefully will translate into a better play experience for us. Cons. It's a higher risk. You don't have a publisher to blame or take the fall on certain things. Everything is on you. You are fully liable for all of your decisions, and that's so much stress. It's also so much more work. Everything that the publisher was doing for you, you now have to hire other people to do that. Marketing and distribution, they're in charge of all that stuff now, so they got to work on hiring a marketing agency, an ad agency, to help them with this. Publisher can't take care of that anymore. Lack of professional support, they're going to lose a lot of the people that the publisher was networked with, and it's going to be just what Second Dinner already knows and who they already know. But things are really looking good for Second Dinner. They're in a fantastic position. A lot of the struggles why you do need a publisher at first is because you may not know how good your game is, how good it's going to do. You don't know how to get it to go international. You don't know how to create maybe better buzz for it. And that's all the stuff a publisher was there to do. But the game has been out for almost 3 years. It has a good working, has a great community. It has a great player base. Player base fluctuates up and down. You know, obviously after the initial, it starts to go down a little bit more, pretty drastically for Second Dinner. But it's kind of leveling out, at least from some of the numbers I've been looking at. They're past the startup phase, so they don't have to worry about what may work, what may not work, what's risky and what's not that risky, because under the guise of the or in the umbrella of the publisher, a lot of these risks and have already been made, and they can have a better judgment of, okay, while we were with Nuverse, we tried this and this didn't work, but we made this connection, we have this relationship with these people, let's go with them. And they've already been published. So this is just so much more of a secure route for them. This kind of is like a pretty big dream come true, because when you want your game to be published or at least be released, it's those first couple years that are crucial. And they're already past that. And it's a proven successful game. They even have a exclusive toy coming out in San Diego Comic-Con, which is the Savage Land Shayna, Rogue, and Sauron, based off of the variants, being teamed up with Hasbro, I think. And it does look pretty cool. Hopefully I'll remember to put a picture right here, or no, I'll be on this side of the screen, so here, there's the picture. That looks really cool. I'm not going, someone get it for me, please? I'll pay you back in double. Thanks, I appreciate it. What it can mean for players, this whole thing, quicker updates. Like I said before, there's really no middleman, so they don't have to worry about this type of stuff about, oh, we need to get this approved by this person and whatever else. They can just talk directly to who the game is being distributed by. Better pay structure, hopefully for us. Meaning, hopefully they will be able to have payment better for what the players are. Maybe it won't be as expensive, who knows, but because we're already used to these types of prices, because they had to kind of do what the publisher wanted them to do, and since they had to split the profits with the publisher, they might have had to charge more to help cover that overhead. Maybe now we might have better bundles at a lower price. That's the smart thing to do, Second Dinner. Smart thing to do. You'll make more money if you lower your prices and you do better low-cost bundles. Promise. More player-focused events, they will have more control over things that they want to do, and they'll be able to prove that for them, and maybe there'll be better advertising. Who knows? I hope so. Again, this historic astronaut. I really need to change this slide, but I love it so much. Jameson, she's right here. It was thundering a little bit before, and she was very scared. That's why she likes to be an astronaut, so she can be above the clouds and above the thunder and not have to deal with that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Let me know about what your guys' thoughts and feelings are about all this that's going on with Second Dinner. Did you buy the Sir Hydration Robert bundle? I did, because I need to get all the fantasy variants, but it's called an Adia variant. Even though Adia does all the fantasy variants, why isn't it called the fantasy variant? Why the inconsistency with that in Diamondback? I don't know, but I hate it. I hate it. That's really it, guys. I have another idea for a video, like I said before, how to make money so we can pay for our Marvel Snap. Hopefully that's coming next week. I really need to do a little bit more research and test things out myself before I recommend anything to you. I will include my Google Play referral link in the description below, or the comments, whatever is easier. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys next time.